So
Okay.
I'm having a chat with Lucie Sue. How are you?
I'm good, and you, Jean?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Thanks so much. So we are playing a new single of yours called Battle Station. Tell us a bit about the single.
This single is a message to all the men because I experienced that a lot of men are forced to have a virility by our society. That with all the porn movies and the media, I think that men are forced to be like act to behave like real men. And when I have sex with some of them, I've noticed that they have to behave like porn stars, and I hate that. And most of the times you just behave like that, and they come and they leave you like that, and there is nothing left. So it's a message to all these men to tell them that it's okay, you can just be you, and also respect your partner and make them come.
Yeah.
So it's a funny song. It's not too serious, but it's just a message because I'm fed up with men who just come and just leave you like that and they don't care.
No, yeah, absolutely. And it's coming off your debut record, which is coming out soon, sometime later this year. What can we expect to hear on the record?
For the future album,
Yes, yeah.
yes, so we will have 13 tracks, and they are all about my personal life. Um Something about my best friends who died when I was young, or but also very funny things like I hate going to ski, or what else? I am a mother of two kids, so I have to be strong with them, and but they are awful with me. But it's every time it's in a very cool way and very funny and respectful way. I try to spread positivity and hope to everyone.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And the sound that you've made with this record, was it the sound you wanted, or is it just how it turned out when you were in the studio?
What the sound?
The sound of the record, the sound of the music, is it what you
Yeah,
wanted?
my first album was a bit like I was searching my sound, as you say, and it was a bit shy. And this one, I wanted to be very powerful, and I wanted this album to be very me, very, yeah, super powerful. I'm a big fan of Amon Amarth, of Rammstein as well, and of Faith No More and Alice in Chains. But I love the bam, this
Mm.
side of Amon Amarth and Rammstein that is new for me, because until now it was always a bit shy, but now I wanted to put a slap in your face.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'm sure you wrote more than what makes it onto this record. What do you do with those tracks now? Will you consider them again for the future, or will you kind of leave them alone and not come back to them again?
Can you rephrase your question because I am not sure I understand?
So, with the 13 tracks, I'm sure you wrote more than the 13. What do you do with those tracks now?
Aha. Yeah. Yes, obviously I wrote more and I just say them because I think they are good tracks, but they are not ready actually. So I just have to work on it and find solutions to make them great. And yes, for the third album, I think that you might hear the ones that are left for the moment.
Nice, can't wait. I like to talk about the writing as well. So, for you, how do the tracks normally start off?
It depends. Sometimes it's just a word. Sometimes it's just a melody on my guitar. Usually I start with the melodies on my guitar, and also I love to listen to all kind of music. For example, I started cello when I was 4, so there's a lot of inspiration for me in all these kinds of music. But yeah, usually I start with my guitar, and sometimes I also have like words coming into my mind. But when I write songs, I'm always start with the melody, and then I write fake words, and then I put the words on it. But it's always about my own experience. Yeah.
Yeah. And how easy do you find it to write the words to the music you create? Can it be a challenge at times?
Yeah, at the beginning it was a big challenge because I thought I was unable to do it because I'm a musician, not a poet. But actually it came quite easy. I don't know because maybe I'm used to listen to a lot of music, so the poetry come naturally, you know. But yeah, it's no, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure you'll want to take these tracks on the road and do some live shows. What's your plan for touring?
For the moment, I will play at the Hellfest in France. I don't know if you have yes, you have a lot of these festivals in UK, but the Hellfest is the biggest one in France, and I will play on the main stage one on the Saturday. So it's the biggest stage, and it's on the best day. So I'm so happy about that. And regarding the tour, we are actually talking with two amazing bands, but I cannot tell you because it's not signed yet. But it will be amazing. I hope that we will sign it.
Yeah,
So it's
I'm
going to be
sure.
official.
Yeah, you're going to come over here to the UK?
I would love to because you know that most of the bands I listen to are either American or English. So I would love to come to your country and play. Yes, of course. You know, I'm a big fan of also of The Darkness, for
Hmm.
example. I love them so much and many more. But yeah, it would be a dream to play in UK. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice. Is there anywhere else you want to play? I'm sure you want to go to America and maybe
Yeah,
Australia and Asia.
Canada. No, and also Scandinavia and Germany because German they love rock and roll, and in France it's totally different because in France people don't really love rock. They prefer to listen to pop music or shitty R&B, and it's awful, you know. So I think that the audience will be much better in UK or Germany. Or the more you go to the north, the better they are rock and roll, you know.
Yeah.
And Spain as well. Spain are good public, good audience for rock,
Yeah,
definitely.
no, absolutely. And I like to find out because you're fairly new to the music world and to us as well. I like to find out how you got into music and what made you do this in the first place.
So I was born in music because all my family are musicians, but professional musicians. But then I get married, and this is the thing that you should never do because when you get married, you put your all your dreams aside, and you just have to work with your for your kids and for your husband. And so for 10 years, I totally forgot to my life. And then I got divorced, and then I found music again, and music came back to me. But that's why I'm totally new because until now I was into raising my kids and stupid things that I should have never done. I mean, yes, of course I have to raise my kids because I love them, but I should have keep on playing music.
Yeah, yeah.
Voilà.
You can always look back, but look to the future now. Look to the future. I'm sure there's things you want to do as well in the future. If you have to pick one thing that you have to do in your music career, what would it be?
Yeah, you know what? My dream, I always say that, but my biggest target, I always say that, is to play at Wembley. Cool target, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely doable as well. I'm sure you can do it.
I
Lucy,
hope so.
it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thank you very much, Jim. It was super cool to meet you.